Girl, this is a lesson learned for me. When I tell y'all I am RAQ'd out, I am so glad this is the last video. Going forward, I am taking into account that not everything needs to be talked about.
Well, obviously, no diving. I mean, it's just...
This video almost got axed, but I really enjoyed the ancient Egyptian exhibit. But all in all, it should be a real quick video. The first exhibit is the underground adventure. I took snippets of the things that I thought were cool or unique or just neat. So please enjoy.
Some of the organisms you'll see out here are still going to be smaller than you. Some will be about your size, and some will be bigger. So you've got to watch the step. One of my first jobs here was on some of the answers.
It is actually better to come here during the morning. Shrinking. Woo! This is actually pretty cool. Obviously, we're not shrinking, but it's pretty cool. And they give you the effect that you're shrinking because it goes down, it levels out. So it gives you the effect that you're shrinking, which is pretty cool. I hope that's a penny because I'm gonna sound dumb. Yeah, it's a penny. Oh, that's a mite? They're really tiny. I didn't know they had that many legs. I knew ticks had that many legs. I didn't know mites had, what is a mite a tick? I have to research that. Look for a fat white grub with stubby legs. Girl, look at this big ass wolf. What do you call it? A wolf spider. It's long, but it's that thing from Harry Potter, ain't it? It's killing whatever that is. How just superb these animals are.
Hey, Jim.
Good morning. How are you today, Margaret?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Co-workers happy to see each other.
Good morning.
Always a good sign that they enjoy their job. God, these things are brilliant.
between the stuffed gorilla and the stuffed bison. I'm glad I wasn't born in the caveman era where you had to fight with the other predators for food to eat. Because, girl, I would be dead. I would play possum every time I saw a bison. Girl, look at this bison. Girl, did you see how fast? I don't even know if that was a lady or a man, but did you see how that person just flipped up into the air like that? Baby, can you imagine you living in the caveman era and you having to fight lions, saber-toothed tigers, girl, mammoth bison, whatever the fuck was back then for food so you and your family can survive and create the next generation? Girl, absolutely not. That's a lot.
This is actually cool. You can reverse it and then you can speed it up. Looks like a male cheetah too. With balls swinging in a. Let's go back. Is that a male cheetah? Yeah, it's a male cheetah.
The summary of the T-Rex movie is that they could be taken down by the Triceratops. Triceratops were on that timing. While other animals were running from the T-Rex, the Triceratops was like, "Oh, you wanna rumble? Oh, you wanna fight? Let's go." Daytime, afternoon, evening, nighttime, when the only thing you got is the moonlight, I'm ready to rumble with you. Apollo Creed versus Rocky. Let's go. It was theorized in the movie that Sue died from wounds sustained in a battle with a Triceratops. We just gonna call them a Teratops. And I'm low key with it because you can't have a predator just go unchecked. Good job, Teratops. Good job. While I was perusing around, I stumbled across the ancient Egyptian exhibit. This is my favorite part of the museum. I really enjoyed reading about the ancient burial rites and rituals that they had. So let's jump into and what the Egyptians believed to be the route a soul takes once it leaves the body. And side note, apologies in advance for some of the shaky or blurry pictures. It was really dark in that exhibit. The pictures looked clear when you're in there, but when you get out, you realize that they are not clear at all. I'll just read it out on the screen and we'll talk about what's going on. Let's get into it. So we're here at the first part. The Book of the Dead provided help in entering the afterworld. So I also have a fascination with this because one of my favorite childhood movies was The Mummy with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. I'm pretty sure that movie is still on VHS somewhere around here. I loved that movie as a kid. Referencing the Book of the Dead, and that was something in the movie, it just gave me feels. So let's get back to it. So the Book of the Dead provided help in entering the afterworld. Copies, written on papyrus like this one, were placed in the coffin. They contained instructions and spells to help the deceased during the journey to and judgment by the gods. The loved ones, they would place it into the coffin. This scroll was found in 1891 with a large group of royal and priestly mummies from Dynasty 21. It belongs to a woman named Itzi, who was a chantress of Amun. Her scroll contains only 2 of the possible 200 spells that could be used. During this time, your body is being mummified. The spirit of Itzi begins her journey to the other world. The process of mummification usually takes about 70 days, which is a long time, guys. During this time, Itzi's spirit was not in her body. Now that her mummy is finally ready for the funeral and burial, it is taken to the burial site and the opening of the mouth ceremony is performed to restore the senses and spirit to Itzi's mummy. Priests are performing this rite while the relatives look on. Now that Itzi's conscience has been restored to her spirit or her soul, she must now enter into the chamber of 2 truths. She has to prove her virtue. Armed with the spells and instructions contained in the Book of the Dead, Itzi is admitted to the presence of the 42 gods and goddesses who will judge her. To prove her virtue, Itzi recites the negative confession. Instead of asking forgiveness for her sins, she'll tell the gods all the terrible things she did not do. The negative confession. I did not do harm to anyone. I did not make my relatives nor my companions unhappy. I did not do any vile act in the abode of truth. I had no acquaintance with evil. I did not do evil. I did not make anyone work beyond their capabilities. Starting on the second column, I did not cause anyone to suffer nor be fearful, poor, or wretched. I did not do what the gods hate. I did not cause the slave to be misused by his master. I did not cause anyone to be hungry. I did not cause anyone to weep. I did not kill. I did not command anyone to kill treacherously. I did not lie to anyone. I did not plunder the supplies in the temples. I did not take the bread of the gods. I did not steal any offerings to the dead. I did not fornicate. Girl, this list is a little bit too much, don't you think? Shit. The third column. I did not commit any shameful act with a priest. Girl, baby, the nuns of today would not be making it. Hell, the priests won't be making it because quiet as it's kept, they're the one raping the little boys. But next, I did not overcharge or defraud by lessening the supplies. I did not alter the weight of the balance. I did not tamper with the balance itself. I did not steal milk from the mouth of the child. I did not steal cattle from their pasture. I did not snare birds sacred to the gods. I did not take fish from their lakes. I did not divert water running in a canal. I did not blow out the offering flames before its time. I did not deprive the gods of their choice offerings. Last column. I did not injure the cattle belonging to the gods. I did not defy any god. I am pure, pure, pure. Spell 126, the Book of the Dead. Girl, this is quite a lot. I know definitely I have down pat. I didn't murder nobody. I definitely know I'll get off on that charge. But all this other stuff, girl, what do you mean? Like, I had no acquaintance with evil. How do you know if they're evil? People are really good at disguising themselves. A lot of this is up to what you believe evil is, what you believe misdeed is. So you go into the chamber of truth thinking like, no, I ain't do nothing bad. Baby, you going to hell now. You're like, wait, what happened? What'd I do? They like, you did everything you said you didn't do. Let's get to this next scene. And the weighing ceremony begins. Carefully left in the body during the embalming process is weighed against the feather of truth. Baby, they are weighing your heart against a feather. Baby, you going to hell now. If her heart balances, Itzi will be presented to Osiris and Isis. If not, the heart will be devoured by the monstrous Amet, and Itzi will die a second permanent death. If the scale tilts in the heart's direction, you are going to die and go to the pits of hell where all the souls are. So in this scene, the god Anubis weighs her heart, and Thoth records the results while Amet waits hungrily below. In this example, her heart balanced and she can go on, right? In this final scene, the character Itzi has passed all of her tests, but we don't really know. They're probably just giving us a happy ending story. She probably went to hell. We don't know. I believe they're from here on, they're making it up. So let's read it. Having passed all of her tests, Itzi is received by Osiris and Isis. She'll live a life similar to, but more enjoyable than her life on earth. She'll live forever in the presence of the gods, or she'll be reincarnated. Another really, really cool thing that I saw is a prayer for the repose of the dead. Oh, all ye who pass by here, may you recite this offering for the repose of the souls of those here. An offering which the king gives 1,000 of bread, 1,000 of beer, 1,000 of fowl, beef, linen, and of every good and pure thing upon which a vindicated soul may live. This prayer might be said for all these people whose bodies are being kept here. And that I am not going to do them the dishonor of butchering their names. So I'm just going to leave it up here so you guys can read them yourselves. I'm glad you all stayed to the end of the video. See you in the next one.